We have a triangle. Yes, that's right, a triangle. With three different corners. Turn one, patterned after Trenton Speedway. Turn two, inspired after Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And turn three, modeled after the Milwaukee Mile. Hi, I am Swell NASCAR fan, joined by KU Ball fan, and we are the commentators for the race today. KU, what do you expect to see this race?
Yeah, well, Pocono is always a interesting challenge, as you mentioned. There's obviously three completely different corners, and you want your car to handle a certain way in one of them and a different way in the other one, but you're just not going to have that. There's really going to be no car that's going to be able to hit all three of those the best. You're going to have guys that are better at one end of the track versus the other. So yeah, we got a great field here. We're approaching, the end of the regular season, the cutoff for the playoffs here, and next week is obviously a big wild card in Talladega. So you never know how that's going to go down. So a lot of the guys sort of on the bubble, points wise, they want to make sure they have a good day and don't have to sweat it out too much at a wild card track like Talladega.
hmm Yes, turn one is a big corner to look at because it is pretty much the most different out of all these. All these are obviously, as I said, different in their own way, but especially turn one, the brakes, it's really like you can't slam on the brakes because your car will really step out, so you have to kind of gradually get onto it and like get a decent arc. It's almost impossible to hit turn one perfect. Every other corner you can kind of, it's more likely to, but turn one is definitely going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I always thought turn one for me was the hardest because you have that huge long straightaway, and the draft is going to play so much of a factor as well. It's so hard to get the car woed down, and especially like these next gen cars, they don't really like to turn as much as the previous generation cars, especially in the one. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of guys that are might try to go for a move down low, and when you have that bad angle, your car just wants to go straight basically. So I think that might be the biggest trouble point we see all night.
Yeah, these cars are really draggy, so you it's really they are more glued to the track, so it is really tough to like turn them because all the weight that they have compared to the previous generation, obviously, and less horsepower, not going as fast into the corners, which can help in a way. But what one thing it's basically going to ensure is we are going to be seeing very close quarters racing. We saw it at Charlotte, maybe not to the best of some people's liking, but we'll see it probably happen again. Pretty much like we've seen at every next gen race where Auto Club it was two lanes basically the whole race. Charlotte, it was a fight for the bottom. Here, I don't think it'll be as bad where they are running like the white line or running all the way on the bottom. I think they'll be running the top down the straightaways, but it will definitely be tough to pull away here.
Yeah, for sure. It always seems like that. You know, another thing, another big story coming in is, Heredia has sort of come on recently. He's won the last three races and just really established himself as the championship favorite this year. What would you expect from him at a track like Pocono?
Well, I have it here on my note sheet. He's won in season two and season four. Now, that was a decent time ago. It's when season eight, so he hasn't won in about 4 seasons. But he does have a lot of momentum so far built up. Definitely showing his pace over the last couple of weeks. Made some people mad, but he does definitely look like the title threat. Also, YB, I'm pretty sure he's in the race. He also has 2 wins at Pocono. He's the only other one to have 2 wins at Pocono. Joker, oh, actually, Joker has 2 wins also. I didn't see that. So yeah, should be
Yeah,
pretty interesting.
it's kind of a favorites track. Those are all kind of the guys we expect to be up front, and you know, not it's probably not a track that we'll see a surprise winner, I would guess.
Yeah. I have to correct something. Huedi also won season 3, so he won from season 2 to season 4, so he has 3 Pocono wins.
Okay.
So
Just
yeah,
jumping in now. The 9 car is.
yep.
Are they going everywhere on your screen?
I'm getting in right now.
Okay. They're they are like flipping all over the place on my screen.
Yeah, we might have some
I
lag
Oh
issues.
yeah, yeah. I'm watching on electric stream. The same thing is happening. Yeah,
Oh boy.
we gotta caution. It looks like that was insane. Coming to get the green flag, the 9 car was in the air basically.
Yes,
That was interesting.
that was not accounted for when we said this is a tricky track and very different. But yeah, definitely already some pretty interesting stuff happening, I guess.
Yeah, and it looks like we are going to be restarting.
Yep.
So
That will probably
that
mean we have a pace lap to get everyone in order, so that gets us more time to go through and make our picks, and we'll go through the starting grid too. Um, Talking about picks, who do you think is going to win this race, KU?
you know, I kind of think I like Joker to win this one.
Mm.
He, the thing that sort of plagued him all year has been his internet, but he's sort of got that patched up, and I think he had a really fast car the last race, and had a few run-ins with some people that sort of irked him a bit, but I think it's time for him to sort of make a statement to the rest of the field that I'm still here, and we're gonna be a contender for this thing.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of have to go with Heredia. I feel like he has obviously we talked about it. He's been very strong lately. He also has 3 wins here, so it's kind of tough not to go with him. Uh, and also he is my team owner next for me, so yeah. But
Yeah, just the company man.
company man, yeah. Um, yeah. I'm trying to wait to see if we can join. They had to set a new lobby, so they'll probably be getting that. Well, they have that set up. I got an invite from Joker. Um, but
Yeah, it's
yeah,
cool. I always sort of liked this sort of format and like getting a manual start instead of just like the game start or whatever.
yeah.
I feel like that's usually a little bit more interesting.
Kind of gives you more time to talk about stuff, and even it gives you time to go through the starting grid. That's something we don't get to do every week. Um, but
Yeah, I didn't see it. Who was on pole? The 9 car was on the front row on the outside. I didn't see who got pole, but
yeah,
I think it might have been Riley.
yeah. Uh, I'm still waiting for the message to join. Um, let's go into a little bit of strategy. Um, Usually in real life we see guys pitting before the stage to get track position, and kind of something we see on a
Mm-hmm.
road course, because you don't lose a lap here on like at mile and halves and short tracks where you lose a lap or two. Here you don't lose a lap, so we might see people like we did see at Daytona at the start of the season try pitting before the stage, gaining some track position. Do you? How do you think that will play out?
Yeah, I mean, one of the things I sort of didn't touch on was that, Pocono's sort of one of those tracks that has like a lot of tire wear. It has like, just you really feel it, especially later on the run, especially over. I always thought turn 2 was kind of the worst. It's sort of hard to get through there when your car starts to get really loose. So, yeah, I mean, you got to be on top of it, and also I think you know, with the lap itself being so long, if you're able to like stretch out an extra lap, on one of the long runs out of your tires, that's going to give you such a huge advantage, you know, the rest of the run, whether that be
Yeah.
to the end of the stage or the end of the race. So, yeah, I think just being able to manage your tires is going to be big.
Yeah, definitely. One corner. Well, we mentioned turn one and how that was really tough and probably the trickiest. You couldn't nail it, right? Well, turn two is probably the most treacherous in the whole track because the the wall off the corner really kind of it doesn't really stick out, but it feels like it sticks out when you hit it. Because if you well, yeah, because it will shoot you back down the track and potentially cause a wreck, as we were told to join. Um, but yeah, definitely something that is very tough, and especially on older tires, it will be tough to get through. And we might see a couple wrecks off of turn two. But yeah, you almost have to hit it perfect to not hit that outside wall.
Yeah, and there's a couple different ways you can attack that corner too. You can go all the way almost into the grass, or you can kind of cut it up late. So just all depends on what the driver wants to do.
Yep, as we are loading in. Um, Hold on. Hmm.
Hopefully we don't have any more issues.
Yeah, lag obviously a big issue when we are
Oh
talking
yeah,
virtual
okay.
wise.
I got scared because everybody started going wide, and I was like, yeah, okay, we're
Yeah.
just gonna get everybody in line. But
I'm gonna go and see. So we said Tiger's on the front row. He's sitting on the outside of the track. I think Heredia maybe
yeah, I think he might have
on
gotten
pole
pole.
because he's sitting on the bottom. Kind of looks like he's there. But yeah, Tiger starts second. Heredia starts first. It looks like. Electric starts. Let's see. I think he starts
Isn't that
fourth.
is Sharp in the five?
I think he is. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Sharp's in the five. Then behind him, Shake and the 38 of Speed. I'm guessing that is. Yeah, Speed.
Yeah.
Uh, didn't know if anyone was filling in. Uh, then we had the 48 of Riley and the 8 of Cody. I'm guessing that is.
Yep.
Yeah, once I can find them. Then behind him we have the 14 of Chibi and the 2 of who's the 2?
Two
Oh, Tanner.
is
That's who it is.
yeah, that's right.
New 41 driver this week. I think. Yeah, Jocko. And the 3 of Gary. One thing I do have to mention, what I saw when we were scrolling through was YB is not in this race. Well, obviously he's not. Never mind. I'm a little dumb. After what happened at Charlotte, but
Yeah,
he's
that was
being
funny.
replaced by Glizzy Wagon
Glizzy
in the 10.
wagons. All right.
Into the restart zone. Green flag is waving. We are underway in Pocono. Already got a good start. He's going to get clear. He's going to go up to Tiger, pull him along, and Sharp's left on the bottom. In the turn one, let's see behind.
Oh,
They
Tiger
all.
got split.
Oh yeah,
Like Electric's trying to come through the middle there.
yeah. Sharp gets clear. There's still 3 wide for third. Yeah, Tiger on the outside. Electric's just falling in the middle. Now, as we come into the tunnel turn, you do not want to be 3 wide. You hardly want to be side by side. Oh, Speed all the way up the track. He might hit the outside wall. They all keep it
Ooh.
off. Couple cars in the dirt in the back. Karate
Now
has pulled away
we
so
see
far.
Joker here trying to work his way through the field. Didn't have a great lap, it looked like, so he's got a lot of spots to make up if he wants to challenge the guys up front.
Yeah. It looks like the front 5 about, I need to find them. Front 5 are about, single file. Already leading that train with Sharp, then Tiger, then Shake, and Electric. It looks like Cody just got clear. They're still side by side from, I think that's 7th on back. Already hit the wall. It looked like off of 1 a bit, but not
We got
too
3
much.
wide back here.
Oh, they're all checking
Like the
up at the front.
14.
Oh, that's not looking good.
Oh, Joker's gonna make it 3
Oh,
wide.
Chibi in the
14.
middle.
Yeah.
Oh, he got it sorted out.
And I think, honestly, a lot of times the best passing zone here is trying to get a good run off of turn 2 and into down that short straightaway into 3. That seems
Yeah.
like the most efficient passing area on this track.
Definitely turn 1 is a big passing zone also, but it is kind of tough to complete a pass there. As we see a nice battle for second, that's allowed Heredia to pull away. Now Sharp's back clear, but Shake's still on the inside of Tiger. A little bit of contact. Electric's going to follow Tiger through. It looks like Shake is just kind of left out to dry. That's what happens sometimes. You try to get aggressive and make moves, and you have to pay for it. As looks like
Somebody
there's
hit
a
the
little bit
wall.
of contact there, and Riley got put in the wall. Another car won the dirt. I think that may have been Gary. Now Cody on the outside of Tiger for fourth. Tiger got that sorted out.
Yeah, I feel like you have to be patient too at a track like this. Sometimes you get a run, coming off a 3 and you think you want to duck low to make a move, but that top lane, if everybody's running there, just has so much more draft effect that
Yeah.
you're going to get swallowed up. So sometimes you just got to be patient as the 14 dives
Oh,
way
Shake
to the inside.
dove it into the corner and almost hit Tiger. Tiger had to make an evasive maneuver, and now he makes contact with the 8. Tiger losing a lot of positions. He started on the outside in second, and now he's sitting outside the top 5. He's in 5th. Joker mixing up right behind them in that one car. He has his Trackhouse teammate behind him in the 8.
Yeah, I mean, Heredia has been
Oh,
impressive
the 9
falling
got
away
put in the
from.
wall, it looked like.
Oh, yeah.
And they are all battling back here. You have to be patient, but you also can't be too patient to the point where you're the one getting the moves made on you. You kind of have to sometimes make the moves, but sometimes not. If you're in like that front pack, well, if you're like with the front 4, you can kind of sit there and chill out. But if you're right back here in the mix, like the 8 car, the 1, the 14, the 38, the 3, the 99, you have to be aggressive. Not too aggressive to the point where you wreck everyone, but aggressive as they are 3 wide into the tunnel turn.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like there's a couple cars that have kind of lost touch of the front couple. Well, the front pack. That's Jake, Glizzy Wagons, and I think Brink.
Brink, probably.
Yeah. The 41 also looked like he kind of lost touch for a second. I think he's back in it now with battling. Let's try to find it. Mason's in this race in the 77.
He is, yeah.
He
Likely going to be getting a suspension after some actions in the race yesterday, but I guess that's not official quite yet.
Yeah, you kind of just don't have to think about. Well, you kind of just have to push that aside, and especially when you know you're getting a penalty, you just kind of can't really do anything about it
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh, and these teammates, the 1 and the 8, had a little contact out of 2.
Yeah,
They were working really well to get through some of this traffic. Now it looks like the 8's going to be the lead car here, trying to chase down this top 4.
yeah. Sometimes when it's not working, you just want to kind of switch guys. It's easier when you're in a party with people because you can just be like, "Hey, I think I'm faster. Can you let me by?" And usually it
Yeah.
works. Sometimes it doesn't, but most of the time people are sensible enough to
Oh, and the
understand that.
12 got pushed up the track by the 38, it looked like.
Yeah, I barely caught that. That did not look pretty. They are 4 wide almost in the back here.
I mean, that's sometimes what you get with speed, so.
Yeah. Tiger is now all the way outside the top 10. We talked about how he was in second. He was kind of fading. He's faded completely. He just got caught up in the middle of all that battling and really couldn't do anything about it. A couple wrong moves and you're not in second anymore. You're in 15th. So, yeah, he's on the inside of Mason. They're gonna have to start working together. As I think pretty much everyone has kind of realized that now, especially in like the top 15 or so, or whatever.
Well,
They've all kind of started
I
to work
think
together.
I think everybody's just kind of realized how fast the 6 car is, and you know, he was kind of able to break the draft a little bit, but these guys have all started to work together better, and they've caught right back up to him. So,
Hmm.
um, not gonna let him get away that easily.
Yeah, when you see someone pulling away, you kind of just have to be like, I
There
don't
goes the
want to be in this
one down to the
position, but I have to.
bottom.
Oh, yeah,
One trying to
Heredia's
get
led
around the
every lap
21.
so far this race, but Sharp is now hot on his tail.
Oh, and the one pushes the 21 up the track a little bit.
Yeah, that's gonna lose some touch of
Yeah,
the top three. They'll probably
he's.
be able to get back. They have more cars, but yeah. Whoa, that was a move by the five. Let me find
This
him.
is three to go here. So, you know, Joker and oh, and now the A car is trying to
Did
go around Joker again,
did Sharp
but
just lag out?
oh, he did.
I was gonna say because I was scrolling through, I was scrolling through and I didn't see.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and I saw Sharp in the pits and I was like, oh. Now with Sharp, who was in second place, lagging out, that kind of breaks the draft and
It really does, yeah.
yeah, now
Man, he
yeah, Electric's
this
left
is
to fend for himself to try to catch Radia, but the 1-8, the two Trackhouse duo, are starting to catch up.
yeah, and that's a shame too for sure. This is definitely one of his better tracks and had a good qualifying effort. Was in a good position to get a lot of points this race, but you know, sometimes that's just what happens. You can't
Yeah,
do much about it.
you gotta feel bad for him. It seems like every time he's in the top five or having a good run, he always just ends up lagging out. Whoa, what was that?
Oh, what happened with Electric? He was real slow off that corner. And now the eight's gonna get to his inside. These Trackhouse cars are. Oh, and Electric is gonna cut Joker off there.
Yeah, Joker might not be
Probably
too
not gonna like
happy.
that. And Chibi faked the move to the inside, and Joker blocked it.
Oh, Joker kind of
Joker's.
sent it a bit. Yeah.
Oh, wow, they're all on top of each other.
They're
I
not
think.
battling hard enough to lose touch. They're still very close to
Yeah.
Heredia in sense of
Uh,
if they were
this
to push for
is.
one lap, they would get up there.
Yeah, this is one to go here, so Heredia's pretty much got the stage wrapped up, but battle is on here.
If Heredia makes a mistake, they will be there. The 8 got clear. He might be able to pull away and get second. Electric's fighting back on the outside, though.
We're gonna see some moves being made into this tunnel turn here.
Yeah.
Somebody might not come out the other end.
Oh, they all get it mostly fine. No one hits
Wow,
the
that
outside
was pretty
wall.
clean as
Shibby making a
Chibi's gonna
super
dive it.
move. And here comes
Oh,
Electric to the inside
Electric.
of Cody. For second, he gets a
Oh, he
little
hits
bit
the
in the grass.
grass.
They're gonna be side by side. It's gonna be a photo finish for second. Already off the final corner. He's gonna win the stage, but side by
Oh
side,
my goodness.
Electric barely got. There's another photo finish behind between
Oh,
the 1 and the 48. Man, the 14 is flipping. Oh my god, and the 99.
yeah. I don't know if that was just too big of a run that the eight couldn't block, but I thought maybe he would try to protect the inside a little bit more than that going into three. But
Yeah, I think he thought he could hold off on the outside. The Electric's one was not that big, but yeah, or the move caught him off by surprise. It really didn't look like it was going to be a move until last second, so that could have been
and
something.
I'm just looking through the chat. The 12 car, as we caught, not too happy with the driver of the 38, so that might be something to monitor at some point.
Yep. And the 12 just, wow, did he stay out?
Oh, he might have been too busy typing and not busy enough
He pulls
pitting.
off.
Oh, wow, that's a big mistake.
Yeah, no, that's gonna leave Heredia having a free bottom. Uh, uh, Firefly has not gone far out of the way. Now he does. He backs off. Smart by him. Don't want to affect anyone. But that is going to completely screw up his stage 2 and potentially his whole race. Man, track
Yeah,
position is so important here. If you get caught up in that back half the field, you just kind of have to fend for yourself. Oh, caught in the wall.
Ooh,
I
and
couldn't see who
everybody
that
is,
was.
yeah.
77 going a little too high. No one hits the wall though. Yeah, Hoodie has pulled out a tiny bit. Electric still kind of in touch. They're battling for 4th. With Joker in the 48. Well, Joker versus the 48, not in the 48. As he puts him in the
Oh,
wall.
wow. Oh
Whoa,
my goodness.
shake. Yeah, now Joker gets clear. Will Chibi try a move? They're making a move behind. That's Jackson. Oh, they're side by side. Oh, shake at the apron. That's
Yeah.
gonna allow the 48 to get clear, and that held him up so
Oh,
much. The
4
99
wide.
was very, very mad there. Oh,
4 wide for
Mason
just a
on the
second. Oh, in
inside.
the
Jocko.
3 shoves.
Oh,
I don't know who that was.
contact between the 2 and the 4. The 2 of Tanner used to race in that in the 41 for Jackson, but couple things happened and demand the trade,
Couple
and
things happen, yeah.
that was it basically for Tanner's
That
time at SHR.
feels like everybody's time at SHR is short these days. They're signing a new driver to race somewhere for them every week, it seems like.
Yeah, they had the last couple weeks have not been good. They lost Tanner, they lost YB due to a suspension for the rest of the season, I'm pretty sure, and then he retired. So that is a thing on its own. So they had to fill the 10 car and the 41 car. Not so good. They looked really good at the start of the season with 3 very competitive cars, but YB is no longer racing. But they still have Jackson and Chibi. Just
Yeah,
however, the last couple weeks have not been too good for Jackson and Chibi also. Haven't
yeah.
been much of a factor in the fight for the win.
Yeah, if you're you know, Electric, Joker, Cody here, you know, oh, this Joker is going for a move here,
Yeah,
and
Hoodie
the
has
6
to
is
block
gonna block
that.
it, but the 1's gonna go to the inside.
They have history. Oh, the 1 backed out. Smart move.
Oh,
That
and the
makes
23 is gonna get the run.
yeah, the 8 had to dodge the 1 who's come back on the track. It was
Yeah,
side by
Joker
side
is
for the
not
lead.
gonna be happy about that move.
Yeah, didn't. Yeah,
Trying to get the side draft, the 23.
that almost allowed the 48 to get to the outside of both these guys.
I was just about to say, you know, they gotta like almost find a way to shuffle the 6 car out of here, as there's a little contact there between the 6 and the 23.
I'm really surprised with how Electric's running, and especially in the hot seat races they've ran. He's done really good.
Yeah,
Obviously
he was
leading
putting
this
in a
one.
lot of practice laps in, I know, the last couple days, and he did tell me before the race that he's nursing a sore arm, as we got all
Oh
sorts of
man,
things going on here. So, not feeling
the
his
3
best,
wide for
but
second.
certainly
Oh,
looking
the
good.
1 hit. Oh, the
Oh
4
wow,
now.
48
4
got
wide.
the
Jeez.
worst of that.
Yeah, he got hit by the 1. I think the 1 was just trying to give space to the 6 and just ran up the track too much into the 48. Now the blocking very heavy for second. These two do not have a good history. These two have been probably the best 2 in HPL for
But look
a
what all this
while.
battling has done. Like, look how close the field is. Like, the
Yeah.
top 15 basically are all here.
Yeah, I really thought the front guys were gonna kind of like be like, okay, let's pick up the pace and try to drop some guys, but nope, they just started battling, which it makes
I'm
sense. You
cool
want,
with.
yeah, it brings more entertainment and it gives a good chance to get the 6 out of line, as he's not leading anymore, but he is in second.
Yeah, this is a long stage too. Like, we just hit 18 laps to go in the stage, so um, should see a pit stop at some point here, I would guess.
Yeah, if I'm one of these top 5, I might just want to sit and chill for a bit, because if I hear, okay, you need to do a pit stop, once you get in line like this, you might just be like, okay, I'm fine where I am. Let's just sit,
Yeah,
save my stuff, and chill until the pit stop, or until
and
close to the
maybe
pit stop.
yeah, maybe you can get another lap out of it too than most of the other people. You know, if
Yeah.
you're able to save an extra lap of fuel or save an extra lap on tires, as Heredia's trying to get the lead back, and Joker's gonna go to the middle.
Oh
Oh, a
man, he
big
puts his
block!
teammate in the wall.
That was a big block.
Wow, they are
And
going.
Shake goes to the bottom.
Oh, he hit the apron. That's gonna put it 3 wide. Who forces his way through. That's gonna put Mufasa almost in the
Look at
outside
this
wall.
racing. Heredia's going backwards.
Oh, this is exactly what.
Oh, what a move by
Oh,
Joker's trying to cross him both ways, and Electric is not having it.
Mufasa had the lift. He did not want to get to the inside of his teammate. Mufasa's been in the middle of the pack pretty much the whole race, but he's been able to work his way up through the field. And
I
he sits in
just,
third now as his
I
teammate
just
tries to battle for
don't.
the lead. Oh,
Yeah, I
the
just
nine's up
don't.
high.
Yeah, I just don't understand this aggressive blocking with so many laps to go in the race, so many laps to go on the stage. It's just, yeah, we could cause an accident just for no reason. There was a couple double blocks, and you can block once, but if you try to block twice, a lot of times it doesn't end up well. But
Yeah, I
so
mean,
far, everybody is still together here. But
yeah. It really hurt the 8 car. Well, I mean, he's still here, but when, yeah, when, I forget who double blocked Joker, it ended up
it was
putting,
a 23.
yeah, 23, and that ended up putting, the 8 in the wall, and he lost some time. He's still in this front pack. He's still, like, 5th, but, well, actually, I think that's, like, 6th, but definitely lost a little bit of time and is not too happy. Oh,
Yeah, we see the 99 car has. Oh, and here goes the one to the outside with help from his teammate.
yeah, it did not look like.
And the 14's gonna go to
Oh,
the bottom.
wow, super move by Chibi. Yeah, Electra did not get off turn 3 good at all, and that allowed Joker to get to the outside, and that just allowed everyone to pounce on him. He's down the 4th after leading off of turn 3. Chibi pulling back the 99, trying
Yeah,
to
that's
get.
a good side draft.
That was a really good side draft. That stacks everyone up though. The 23 in the wall, same with the 48. The 3's now in the middle almost. Oh, 99 got close to the wall. And this battling is allowing Joker to pull away.
See the 8's able to get back up here. Second car in the bottom.
Yeah, Chibi gets clear now. Oh, contact between the 8 and 99. Two teammates. Very interesting. We're seeing Trackhouse really show up today.
Yeah, I feel like they've been really strong lately in both series, and just they seem to be peaking at the right time, I guess.
yeah, that's why the 3 car is running good, because it's not Gary, it's Mono. As he's getting side drafted
Oh,
by
and
the
the
6.
14 is trying to go to the
Wow.
bottom here. Thinks better of it though, backs out.
Hold on, I need to get up to this.
Yeah, nobody is content to stay in second. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, Speed, it looks like he got loose or something. He lost the draft, and what the? That looked
Joker
very
just-
weird from Joker. He almost
Yeah,
wrecked himself off the apron, it looked like. And Speed's pitting, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just saw that in the background.
So I'm not sure how much they get on fuel here, but you got to think he had just entered the
Battle
the
for the lead.
zone. Yeah.
Chibi on the outside. And Joker on the inside. Chibi's got the run down the
Oh,
straightaway
Electric's
though.
going to the inside too.
Oh yeah, he's going really inside.
He's not gonna have
Bring
the
me
run.
side by side. No, Joker backs out. Oh, or does he? He's still kind of there, but Chibi gets easily clear. Kind of smart. It looked like Joker backed off. Oh,
Oh, and
the 48's there.
99. Yeah.
I watched that happen. I saw that. I thought Mufasa was gonna block him. He didn't, and waited till it was too late, and almost put the 48 in the wall. 77 in the outside wall.
23's pitting.
Yeah, people
Yeah, so
starting
the
to peel off.
pit window is open.
We looks like we have a couple cars up ahead that, if we get a couple, well, like in a couple laps, could be an issue. Already on the apron, on the inside of Mono. But yeah, we have Fire Slayer up there and another car. I can't see exactly who that is. They just went through the tunnel turn.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to see where everybody shakes off, because, people are
Oh.
probably going to try to run this long, and some people want to try to pit as early as possible. As the 99 got
Yeah.
a little squirrely
Already
there.
seeing pitting as early as possible, and the 48 now goes to the inside, and same with the 21. 99 falls back to 5th now after running in 3rd. He has his 2 teammates behind him, and then Hoya. 14 and the 1 have been leading for the last probably about 5 laps, but they haven't been sitting there and chilling. They've been swapping the lead and really putting some aggressive blocks on each other, but it looks like right now they're
Oh,
content to
Joker
lead.
moves him up a little bit.
Yeah, Wiley, he looks like he kind of missed the bottom behind that. Looks like everyone's getting in line here. This is about the top 10 or so, maybe top a dozen or so, in the line. All very close to the leader.
It looks like of the cars that pitted, electric is 17, and speed, the other car that pitted, is 2.2 seconds behind him.
Interesting. Yeah,
And
oh, no
Slayer
car
had to
peeling
pit
off.
early.
Yeah. We see Slayer up ahead there. He's that orange and green car coming into turn 1. Yeah, definitely not the day he wanted. Or at least the stage 2 that he wanted.
Yeah, he's gonna have to. I mean, I think once everybody pets, he should be okay
Oh,
to stay on
Jackson hit
this
the outside
lead lap.
wall off of 1. I'm trying to find him here. Yep. There's kind of a 3-car pack here behind this main pack between the
Yeah.
9, the 4, and the 2. 9's lost a lot of time. Oh, Heredia makes a move to the inside of 99. Joker going to the lead. Chibi trying to fight back. He's going to do the switchback. It looks like it worked.
Yeah, these guys behind are gonna have a big draft with these cars side by side.
Yeah, Heredia. Joker
watch
needs a
the
side
move
draft.
here.
He's got the push from the 48.
There goes the 6, the bottom.
Yeah, Heredia getting very aggressive.
Oh, the
Trying to
48.
get back to the lead. He knows he's fast. Yeah, Chibi currently leads. Not by much though, about a car length. And Joker
6
is
gonna
closing.
get trapped on the bottom.
Does he try to make a move? No, he sits behind. Yeah. The 6 is trapped on the bottom, but he is getting that advantage to the corners, getting that inside line. No move from Joker, no move from the 48. 21 gets clear of the 6, and the top 5, just like that, are all in line. And more. But the top 8 are all in this front pack. Very interesting stage 2 so far. Definitely, we see some people pitting early, we will see some people pitting late. Strategy is all over the place. And the battles are also all over the place as the 48 gets moved.
48 gets moved up a little bit.
Yeah, he almost hit the outside wall. Are they signaling?
I think we are.
Or are they just...
I guess.
Oh, whoa.
And the 8 put the 48 in the wall.
I couldn't tell who got put in the wall until you said the 48 got put in the wall, but that was definitely just a lack of awareness or mistake, or both.
So we gotta watch here. It looks like should have a handful of guys pitting.
Yeah, who's gonna stay out and try to go an extra lap? That could be key. It's
The
about
6 is
half and
gonna stay
half.
out.
The
Yeah.
14 hands over the lead to the 1, and the 1 has the 6 and the 21 behind. And then the 99 is a little bit behind. The 12, they've caught the 12 a bit, but he's still decently out there. He's still decent ways out there, and same with Glizzy Wagons, who is the car ahead of Fire Slayer. Looks like they're signaling now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a good move. These guys stay out an extra lap. I think it's gonna help them to the end of the stage here.
Yeah, potentially fresher tires. Potentially have to take less fuel. We don't exactly know the full length of the strategy, but I definitely like it. I always, as a racer, like to do that. But we'll see how it plays out.
Fun pit road entry here, and the 6 is gonna hit the 1 car.
Very aggressive into the pits. Wow.
Oh, and the 21 got by both of them.
They were 3 wide coming into the pits. It looked like they were about to speed, and then they got slowed down enough. I don't think they did. Uh,
I will be interested to see.
uh, Cody, it looks like out of everyone, is the leader out of this uh, pack that pitted. Uh, Joker's in his box. Cody's coming around the final corner now. He has Riley all over his bumper. They're not really pushing like the other pack was with Joker and Heredia. We'll see. They're coming
Yeah,
out now.
nobody's sped,
Yeah.
so
Cody
thankfully.
is probably going to get ahead, but by how much? He's going to get the 99. Will he get that front
Oh, he's
pack?
gonna have
They're
a
not up
big
to
run when
speed.
he hits these guys. I don't think he's gonna have the momentum.
Oh yeah. It looks like they're up to speed enough now. He's gonna need a bigger. He's gonna need a push if he gets up. If he wants to get up there.
Yeah, so that
Joker
put
was.
these top three in a good spot. Not only do
Yeah.
they have the track position, but now they have the fresher tires as well.
Joker entered the pits first, and he exits third. He's put out of these three. He is the big loser. But Heredia back to where he uh, was in stage one. That's P1. If I can find him. There he is. Oh, Joker's gone up to Shake. Is it getting past Shake? I need to catch this. Yep, he's clear now. Now what does Joker have for that 6 car? These two have been battling pretty much all season.
And he's got a little gap now, but that's gonna shrink now that this whole pack behind has caught him and they can
Yeah.
draft all the way down these straightaways.
They need to work together. If they start battling, that's just going to allow the 6 to pull away more, and you cannot have that. A fast car with a gap? Nah, you cannot have that. Oh, the 8 to the inside of the 21. That's a battle for third. The 8's going to get left out now. Joker has no help in trying to run down the 8. Well, not the 8, the 6. 48 on the outside of the 8. The 8's clear, barely. He's going to slide it just behind the 21 and just in front of the 48. 21 looks like he's going to push the 1. That damage you see on the right rear of the 1 car is not actually damage. It's just kind of a visual glitch when they do have damage like you see on the 8 car and you see on the 1 car. When they do get damage, it doesn't show when they repair it, so it just kind of adds on as they get more damage throughout the race. But they don't actually have that damage, so don't worry
Yeah.
for people watching at home.
And I checked the electric stream out. We are coming to 3 to go in the stage here, so
Yeah.
you gotta make up this gap. I think they can make this gap up. Everybody's just gotta stay in line. If one person tries to pass for 6, it's gonna kill that whole lane.
Yeah, they have time. They just need to all put their heads together and start working and realize that the enemy is the 6 car and not each other. It looks like they've mostly figured that out. Yeah, Trackhouse has really showed up. They have all 4 cars in this pack. The 1 and the 8 obviously at the front of the pack, and then the 99 to 3 at the back of the pack.
Yeah, it feels like, most of these guys that are up here right now, these are the guys that we've seen up at the front pretty much most
Each
of the
week,
race. And each week as well, yeah.
These are like the main guys for the title. If you have to ask someone in the league who do you think is going to win the title, whoever they say, it's going to be someone in this pack.
Yeah,
So
for sure. And already has been trying to break the draft on the front stretch, and it kind of gets that whole lane spaced out weird. Everybody starts trying to pass each other because they get in different lanes, but I mean,
are
looks
they on
like
2 to
they've.
go right now?
Yep, they're
On
coming
2.
back to the white. Looks
Oh,
like they
Joker
have made up
completely missed
little
the tunnel
ground.
turn.
Yeah, that's gonna really cost them.
Oh yeah, that cost them so much. And Shake's getting left out now. They need to all get back in. The 8 lets the 21 back in. They're coming to the white off the exit of 3. They don't have much time. They're gonna need a super
Yeah,
lap to get back up there. And the
I
48's
think
getting passed by the 99.
I think they were gonna be there without that miss by the one car of turn 2, but
Yeah, very costly.
now yeah, and here goes the
Yeah,
21 trying to take it.
they just kind of accepted it's the battle for second,
Oh,
not
and he
the lead
washes
now.
up.
Yeah, the
Joker
21's
way to
done
the
that.
outside.
The 21's done that always. Hit the apron, just can't seem to hit turn 1 right when he's under a car, and he just keeps hitting the apron. It's cost him. It cost him second as the 8 car on the inside and the 14's following him. The 8's going to come up and try to clear. The 21's almost in the wall. They're almost wrecking. The 14 and the 8 are drag racing into the next corner. Now the 8 and the 1 side by side. Teammates. The 14's got cleared. The 6 is going to win the stage
Yeah.
again. Who's going to get
To
third,
get the
though?
run.
The 8 car gets third. And Joker fourth.
I think Shake got 5th.
Very interesting stage 2, but they tried shuffling the 6 out. They did, but Reddy got back
Yeah.
up there and wins the stage.
Yeah, and I think, I think the lesson should be, we gotta go as many laps as we can in this final stage. I'm not sure the exact breakdown. It looks like there's about 27 laps to go in the final stage. So
How many laps on field do they get?
looks like about 20. So
So probably around the 2 tire stop. We'll see.
yeah, we might see some interesting strategy. Maybe you split the stage in half and take 4 tires, or maybe you just
Yeah, run
go as far
low.
as you can and take 2. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what guys do if we do go green.
Yeah, do go green all the way, because we always have to add in the factor of a caution. That isn't out of the realm of possibilities. We're back green in stage 3. This time about even. Already on almost every start has gone clear, but here he has a good challenge in turn 1. Yeah, the 14 still hanging on the outside, trying to get as much as he can. Maybe a side draft off the corner.
Ooh, he's gonna have a good run on the outside.
Oh yeah, a great run. The 8's no help to the 6 behind. And that's going to allow the 14 to get clear. How about the 21? Into the tunnel turn, side by side. The 14 is still clear. How about the 21?
Outside's still gonna have the run off the turn.
Yeah, the outside just looks better right now. They have the energy, they have the momentum. And the 21 and the 1 are clear. Now the 48 was looking at clear. Looked like electric lagged for me. I don't know if that was for anyone else in the race. Lag, obviously, still an issue. It looks like there's a little gap between the top 4. Well, between the top 4.
48's got a big run, but
and
and the
oh,
6!
what a
The
shot!
6 hits the 1 car. It's gonna back
And the
out of
48's
it. That
all
bunched
over the bump of the 6.
that bunched everybody up. Look, they're 3 wide back here. Masop's all the way to the bottom.
It's crazy how something that happens in third can
the
all
front,
affect back in
yeah.
10th, but that's how chain reaction that's how a chain reaction works, and that's a lot of how these cars work, to be honest. So draggy
Yeah.
to the point where everyone is within a couple tenths of each other. And
Well, it's
when
always the
one thing
worst at the end
happens-
of that first straightaway too, because it's so long.
Yeah. And especially because you're going so fast, a slight loss in 10 miles per hour could mean the difference between you almost wrecking and you being fine. Because of a checkup. Oh, the 8's on the apron. That's definitely not going to help. He's going to lose a lot of time, and that's going to allow these first couple
Oh, and
cars to
somebody's going to the inside wall. I don't know who that was.
Oh,
way back in the pack. Someone's
crash
spinning.
back. 99.
Oh, that's who I thought it was too.
That
He was
is-
up front not too
yeah.
long ago, so
That's tough for Moose. Having such a good run, he's just gonna hit the inside wall for good measure. Very heartbreaking after running up front pretty much all race. Yeah, he drove through the field just to get wrecked in the latter part of the race. And if no caution, his race is over. Blinkers also lost the draft behind. But yeah, heartbreak for the 99 crew. Chibi's gotten away a bit.
yeah, he's gotten a nice little gap here. I feel like this 14 car has been the second best car to the 6 car today. Oh, as he hits the wall there, that's gonna kill him, and the rest of these guys are gonna get a run on him. Just like that, that half a second, 6/10, whatever it was, it's all gone.
Yeah, all
From that
gone.
one mistake.
Oh, the 21 got in the glass. That doesn't
Oh, and
help.
he's
He's
gonna spin!
almost... He saved it. Wow.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure
You.
I did that in one of the Pocono races recently. Get too low in the tunnel turn and get in the glass, and that your car is just helpless at that point. You are just slamming the brakes, trying to keep it back down and not wreck.
Yeah, it's such a fine line too, because sometimes you can hook that a little bit, and if you get just too much of it, that exact thing will happen. That's
Yeah, if you
just,
get like a half a tire, it's fine. But if you dip a full tire, oh, you are wrecking. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that in the Xfinity race, and that was just one of the big mistakes that I had in that race. Oh,
oh, somebody got in the wall. The
yeah, that's
77, I think.
yeah, that was a 77. I saw it. Uh, the
Oh,
eight's gonna get
Fire
in
Slayer's coming
behind.
back through the field here.
Yeah, Chibi's pulled away. They're gonna have to work together. The one and the six, they don't like working together. Let's just
Oh
say that.
no, yeah.
Yeah, the six gets ahead. Probably better for the six to lead, but the one probably doesn't care if it's better.
No, I think, yeah, I mean, the 6 has been pretty aggressive towards the 1 in this race on a few different occasions for whatever reason, so I know he was a little upset with him after some of the previous races, so we'll just have to see. I mean, for now, I think, Joker's best shot to win the race is just to try to push the 6 all the way up there, but we'll see if they can close this gap.
Yeah, these two have their own teams. Joker owns Trackhouse, Heredia owns RFK. Trackhouse won last night with I think it was Sikkim who won with Mac in second. So it was a Trackhouse 1-2.
Yep.
McCard for Hendrick finished in
Third.
third, and I for RFK finished in fourth.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. That time Joker got the best of Heredia, but Heredia pretty much has gotten the best of Joker the whole season. So, and especially in Cup. Yeah,
Yeah, I
there's
mean,
like
this
two
is like,
different distinct packs. It looks like there's like
this
you
is
have this main pack, and then you have like two colors on their own, and then you have another pack.
Yeah, I feel like this is about the biggest lead we've seen all day, really.
Yeah, that's what happens when you battle so hard, and especially because the side draft is so big with these colors, with all the drag. It
Yeah.
really can hold you back, and when you're side drafting and constantly battling, you can't run it the track how you want to, and it allows the colors that can to pull away, and that's what Chibi's been able to do. He's had no one to rely on for the last couple laps, and it's definitely helped him. They were side by side in the back at the end of the pack. It looked like the 2 and the 77 were trying to sort it out for what was last in the pack. Oh, the 48 moved up a tiny bit. Here comes the 8. Looks like Joker got loose a bit. That got him off the back bumper of the 6.
Yeah,
The
and
21 goes up the track. Here comes the 9, trying to peak low.
Marner in this 3 cars had a pretty nice race, and he's up there right in a good spot with everybody that's been fast today, so
Yeah,
I
that's
think
the...
I think
Yeah,
he was on the podium, I think at Charlotte maybe. I remember talking to him
yeah, he
in an
was. Yeah,
interview.
in the
Yeah,
27 car.
yeah.
Yeah, Marner, an Xfinity driver. Well, I don't know if he still is. He might be. I forget what team he was exactly on. I think he's on Trackhouse. Well, he's obviously on Trackhouse now, but I think he was back then in Charlotte. But yeah, 3 Trackhouse cars riding up here in the front.
Oh,
We had all
something
4 of
going
them,
on in the
but the
back
99 got
there.
wrecked.
Yeah, this Jackson, this group, all the fours here, the 4, the 10, the 12, the 41, the 38, they were all just all out of shape out of two. I'm not sure what exactly happened there, but
Yeah, it's crazy to see the highs and the lows of SHR this season. We have the high in the 14 leading the field, and we have the lows of the 10, the 41, and the 4
pretty much everything else, yeah.
being in the second pack, basically helpless, battling for the scraps.
Well, and Jackson has had some better runs, at least last week. But this race, it feels like he's just sort of been back here, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th on back. So I don't
Yeah,
know if he just doesn't have the speed in his car or just hasn't been in the right situation. But, it's tough when you're in a group like this because, you know, you lose the draft of all these fast cars and you're just going to bleed lap time over and over. So,
yeah. We kind of compared this, what we thought this race would be, to about Charlotte with, well, at least I kind of did. I wouldn't say you did, but, and in Charlotte, Jackson was not the fan favorite, to say the least, amongst the drivers.
oh no, yeah.
He blocked for about 50 laps that second half, and they were blocking for
Oh, the
11th, but...
six going on the inside and the 14th to the wall!
Oh,
They had just caught Chibi, and the 6 put some pressure on him, and the 14 just made another mistake and hit the wall, and now he's going to go from first back to about 5th, it
oh,
looks like.
43 pitting, same with the 77. They peeled off. They just wanted to dip out of this battling here.
Okay, I think they're going to try to split the stage in half here. Yep, there's
Yeah.
13 laps to go, I think.
That's about
So,
splitting in half, yeah.
yeah, so I don't hate that call at all because I think a lot of these guys will end up taking 2 tires on
Yeah.
this last stretch because you're only gonna have what, like 4 laps, maybe 3 laps, something like that. So
Yeah.
I think, yeah, if you're going to take 4 tires, I think now would be the time to do it, and you just gain that advantage.
Yeah. One thing I do have to point out, though, is with, like, the 4, like, the only kind of issue with taking 4 here is the fact that they're going to be one, like a 2, 3 car pack,
Yeah, that's a
taking
good
4
point.
here, and these cars are all running in like a 10 car pack. So the whole goal with having 4 is gaining time and having
Yeah,
like fresher tires and gaining time while they're all running out on old tires. But here, with how much drag these cars are and how much numbers matter, um, if you don't have the numbers to do it with you, it kind of just won't work out as good. Now, I'm not gonna say it's not. I'm not gonna say they're not gonna win, but it definitely is not gonna work as efficiently as it would in probably even the Gen 6 car.
yeah, and I think it looks like Electric and Masopes hit together, but Electric is about a second ahead, so he doesn't really have any sort of drafting help. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see, once these guys pit where
Mason looks
Electric
like he hit the wall.
ends up being. Yeah, you just got to maximize these lap times, and
Battle
you
for the
wonder,
lead.
yeah, you wonder these guys up front if they know some of these guys, pitted halfway through and they're thinking we got to maximize our lap time so we don't, come on out on the short end of this. So Joker might not be quite as aggressive with Heredia as he was earlier in the race.
Yep. When I was scrolling through, I saw Jocko, the 41 car, in the pits. He's probably one that is taking 4. He hasn't been much of a factor this race, but yeah. We are seeing the
Yeah.
99 car and a couple other cars. I think the 41's also coming out of the pits. They are up ahead of these guys. They might play a factor, and especially the 41, who is very close to these guys. The one
Yeah.
missed the
Oh, the
corner.
48. Yeah.
Looked like the one to knock it down to the bottom like how he wanted, and the 48s saw a gap and he wanted to take it, but he saw the one coming down and was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I think this is 10 to go here, so they're coming back to 9 to go in the race. So probably got about 5-ish, 5-6 more laps of fuel after this. So we'll see what some of these guys decide to do. If anybody decides to take 4 tires, or if they just go
Yeah.
2 tires.
99 is in. He has a whole lot of damage, so did not want to
Yeah.
be affecting the leaders, so he just brought it down to the pits a little earlier than he probably wanted, but it's in his best interest to not mess with the leaders, especially as a lap car. This track is very interesting for pitting. We mentioned how you don't lose a lap here, but if you are about it, like if you are a decent ways back, you do lose a lap here. Obviously we've seen a lot of pack racing, so we haven't seen much of the kind of spread out, like much of the spread out racing. So we haven't talked about that much, but yeah, in the stages, if you do want to try undercutting, well maybe not undercutting, but if you do want to try to get track position, you can pit as the 14 is now. Obviously this is the last stage, so you're not going to get track position for the next
We
stage
got
because
some
there's
guys
no
coming out of pit road here.
Yeah, the 99 and the 4.
Could be a little interesting. The 4 is, what is Jackson Altman gonna do? Is he gonna come up right in front of the field?
He's going to try to stay down, I think. Yes, he will. Yeah. Hoadier tries to get the draft from him. Jackson
Oh,
probably
all
a
these
little
guys are
confused on
pitting,
where
it
he
looks
wants to
like.
go. Will he pull
Yeah.
up? No, he's going to sit
So,
ahead.
I was just about to say, Electric is just looking at a scoring screen. He looks like he's a few tenths a lap faster than some of these guys. So, tire's definitely worth something here, even without the draft, as we'll see what this pit entry looks like. Will Joker get aggressive?
Yeah, Hoadier.
He's gonna go to the inside here, and he's gonna pass
4
him.
wide almost. Ooh.
Oh, they came out right together.
They are neck and neck. They are
They
3 wide
are.
behind them.
And the 48 and the 8. Yeah,
Yeah, with
that's interesting.
Electric strategy, taking 2 is about worth 8 seconds. Taking 4 is about, if you had to calculate, probably anywhere from 15 to 16 seconds. You have to gain around 7 or 8 seconds overall in the strategy. Now, he will still have fresher tires than these guys because they're going to take probably 2.
Oh, and the 1 and the 6, they're neck and neck again. The 8
But how much will he gain?
is right there.
Yeah, whoever gets out ahead, the top 3 all right on each other.
They're all trying to figure each other out.
Riley looks like he'll get up to this front half the field, but yeah. How about the 2? He is sitting in what, 5th place? He's been in the middle of the pack, in the middle of everything this whole race. He's a little far off this front half the field, which might hurt him, but he's had a great rebound. Didn't get much in the stages, but here when it all matters, he's right up here in the mix. And look at Tiger. We mentioned how he started in 2nd and fell through the field, but he's quietly worked his way back up.
Yeah, the 21 car is the last car to pit. He's the leader right now, and they're about to go by him, it looks like. So
yeah, he's coming out.
6 should be back to the lead here, but
he should come out at the end of this pack here, if not.
if he's able to hang on, he's got to get help from this pack back here. The 21 might still be a factor.
He might pull his teammate up there.
Yeah.
He's going to have fresher
a little bit
tires.
more fresher tires, so this
I don't know how much
big.
that'll matter if they're on 2, but he does have fresher tires.
I don't think they went 2. I think everybody took 4.
They took 4.
It seemed like they were in their box a little bit too long for just 2. I would have to imagine.
I think I see Electric back there.
Yeah, he didn't make up quite as much ground as I thought he was going to.
Electric and the 14, actually.
Yeah, so I'm just not sure if the second pack of cars here is gonna be able to catch this front pack. You know, you got the 21, the 2. We haven't really seen the 2 much today. We haven't seen the 9 much since the start of the race. So you just gotta wonder what this.
Yeah, they need to
I
start getting pushing if
yeah.
they're gonna
I
run
just
out of time if
I just
they
don't
battle like
think
that.
these cars are as fast as the 4 up front have been all day. Like those have been some of the strongest cars. I don't know what happened with Chibi. I guess he must have sped on pit road.
He did not. No, I think he took 4. I think these guys ahead took
You
2.
think so? Okay.
Yeah, because with how it looks, if he sped, he would be like 15 seconds behind, and that is definitely
Yeah.
not 15 seconds behind. That looks
Yeah,
about
Chibi
7 or 8.
is 2
And
seconds in front of Electric. So,
Electric, who took 4, yeah, is also only like 2 seconds behind. So it does kind of add up to they took 2 and he took 4, which might be the winning strategy. Chibi's definitely gonna have to get on his horse if he wants to catch them. And
yeah,
these 4
the
doing the
2s and
opposite.
the 9 are gonna go by the 21 here.
Yeah, these guys gotta figure out who they want
Yeah.
to lead, and they gotta figure it out fast.
It's just, I think they've kind of just missed it, so.
Yeah, and all of this happening, Heredia still leads, like he has
Oh, and we
most
got
of the
somebody pulled out a line here up front.
race. But he has Joker on his outside.
Oh, yeah.
Riley looked like he was gonna go and try to help Heredia, but he was left with no help. Will he get clear off
Yeah,
of
this is
1?
3
He might
laps.
force it. He is clear. Now
This
the
is
8 and
3
the 1
laps to
side by
go
side.
right here.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be between these 4 unless something.
Unless they
Unless like a
really
late
get
race
racing
caution.
and this
Yeah.
other team gets back in it.
It's
One's gonna
not.
try to cross him over.
It's not out of the cards to potentially see the 2 and the 21 and the 9 and the
Oh, and
3
some
all get up.
contact at the
Contact.
front.
The 14 has run these guys down. He may run out of time, but he is kind of there.
Oh, he's gonna cross him over. Try to. Is he gonna get this help from the teammate? He's gonna
Yeah,
cross
he
him
has
over again. He's got
one.
the help from a teammate.
Yeah. Heredia doesn't have a teammate up here. Will we see Riley and Heredia work together? Because
Everybody's.
they have to, pretty much. The 4 pulled off. He's going lap down. And the 8 and the 6 side by side. The 6 trying to side draft the 8, pulling him back. The 48 trying to push the 6. The 1 is pulling away.
Oh, some
Oh,
contact.
yeah, it looked like the 8 got hooked by the 48, and that caused a lot of contact and allowed the 1 to get a little bit of space, but the draft is going to pull them back up. More contact.
Oh, and
in the
the 8
tunnel
got
turn.
tight there.
It looked like he may have got tapped by Heredia. So that may
And we'll see.
be something. And just like that, look at this. Everyone is here, pretty much. Chibi is here.
Yep.
Tanner,
That's all it took.
Shake.
Coming to the white flag.
Everyone is here for the 1 lap of racing. The 2 best all
All
season,
the way down to the
dueling it
bottom.
out. All the way in the checkered flag apron there that they have at Pocono.
Oh,
the
Joker's
one
on the apron.
Oh, he's blocking
Oh,
the.
he's-
Oh,
Oh,
Heredia's
the 6 is going
around.
around. I think we might have saw a little brake check.
Yeah, we may have seen that. It
not-
doesn't matter though. We're gonna have to look at the battle for the lead. The 1 leads, the 8 behind. Here comes the 48. Will the 8 have anything for the 1? He's gonna have 1 shot. The 2 behind.
Oh, and
Joker's
they're
got
getting
1 corner.
dicey.
They're 4 wide behind.
I don't
Joker has
know if the
no.
8
Oh, the 8 has a run. Does he go high? Does he go low? No, he doesn't go anywhere. Joker off the final corner is gonna win at Pocono. Wow. Late race
Wow.
controversy is gonna definitely
Yeah.
flood the Discord tonight. Oh man.
It looks like Tanner got P3 as well over Riley, so what a comeback for him. I mean, he wasn't really much in the mix all night and came off that pit stop and got a podium finish, so.
Yeah, sometimes it's not about running good the whole race. Sometimes you just have to be there at the end. Not burn up your stuff and
Yeah.
just kind of play the race.
but yeah, it looked like we saw there the six kind of tried to cross him up, and the one got on the apron, and he saw the six getting underneath him, and he just said, "You're not going underneath me," and he either let off the gas, maybe tapped the brake a little bit, but
I think it was a lot of
that's
net code. If you're watching at home, you might think, well, why didn't the six just go to the outside? The outside was wide open. The issue is he could have easily got left out, and when you're on the outside, you're kind of at mercy to the guy on the inside a lot of the time. So Joker could have just went to the next corner and flat out walled him. Do I think Joker would have done that? Probably not, but you can't run that risk when you're battling for the lead. It's better just to have the inside. And
yeah. So we
sometimes
can
it
invite everybody in the booth
it
here.
doesn't always work out the best. Joker is here.
Uh,
We'll see the other two joining soon.
did you invite? Not sure if
Um, I need to check if I have Tanner. I don't remember if I do. Just gonna blue screen and stream for a second. See if I have Tanner added. Yep, I do. Alright. Cody's here now.
All right.
What a race, though. Action from start to
Yeah.
finish.
Lots of strategy and
That two
yeah,
car was fast, boys.
was an interesting one to keep up with.
Yeah.
Why don't we just start with the winner then? Um, Joker, you got a copy?
Yep.
All right, man. Well, just sort of walk us through the end of that race and what your perspective is of what happened on the white flag lap. You know, it looked like the six was trying to get to your inside, and you know, was that just hard racing, or is there anything else more than that?
I mean, I do want to apologize. I mean, I didn't come down, if that's what he thinks I was doing. I was just, trying to protect bottom and my car is just sideways. So, being on two tires,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't turn down. I have my clip. I was in the gas, but obviously car's loose. So I mean, I don't think that was a gap, but, he'll probably disagree with that. And, I mean, good for Eric. I'm really happy he got P2 out of all that. And it looks like Tanner got P3. So, I mean, hey, third one of the season. Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And that
but
was
obviously do want to apologize to the six if obviously he's going to be mad now, and we'll, obviously have to show him my footage and go from there.
Yep, that's your third
yeah,
win at Pocono now.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you did ask me about that before the race, which
Yeah,
was
I just
funny.
want some info about track history.
yeah, and I mean, the two of you guys, you were racing hard all night. It seemed like, at least from my vantage point, the six seemed to run into the one a couple more times than the other way around tonight. But anyways, just sort of talk about the strategy as well. You know, was the plan always going to be to take two tires in the end, just sort of run it as long as you could and do that, or were you thinking of maybe when some of the other cars pulled off early to take four, about changing up the strategy?
No, I mean, I feel like, in a perfect world, four would have been faster, but electric peeled off, I think, early, and then I think did Chibi take four there? Uh,
He did, yeah.
Yeah, he
yeah,
did.
he kind of banked on everything running out late. So I think if he had help, like if there was a group two or three guys that did it, I think it would have worked. But just in the practice sessions that we kind of did, the two tire call was kind of the faster strategy there, and just kind of keeping yourself in that front pack.
Yeah, agree. Small, you got anything else for a race winner tonight?
No, not really.
Alrighty. Well, we can move on to the second place finisher tonight. Sort of talk about your night. You know, you had stretches where you were up in the front a lot and you got shuffled out a few different times, and just sort of talk about, how you felt, how good your car was, and, what was sort of your strategy there once everything got shuffled up towards on that last lap.
Yeah, my strategy was just, as long as I had a feeling Joker was ready for this race, and just, you know ready, what strategy to use and what to go with, and I just kind of followed him what he went with, and it worked out, and finished up with second. I probably could have won if something else didn't happen, but you know I might take care of that in a different race.
Yeah. You had a shot maybe to put the bumper to the one car a little bit more in the first turn, or in the last turn there. If it was, somebody else besides, your team owner, would things have ended up differently?
I think I I wanted to win, but I wasn't gonna do something insanely stupid to cost and him, me and my team under the win. So I think me just staying behind him, at least trying to make a run or something off the corner, was going to be the best thing to do, instead of moving him. I don't think moving your own team owner is probably the smartest idea for future
If you're gonna
races.
do it, at least win the race.
That's all that
So,
matters.
That's fair.
I definitely, I probably would have won the race, but hey, I could have went up into the wall with you and wrecked us both. So, you know, I think I stay with the safe bet and feel like I can win more.
Well, yeah, I mean that's back-to-back runner-up finishes for you, so definitely
Good moment.
surging here at the right time. Small, you got anything else, or should we move on to our third place
No, I
guy?
don't really have anything.
Okay. All right. We'll talk to our third place finisher now. Driver of the two car. Just sort of, we didn't see you for a lot of the race here, and you had a really good sort of pit sequence there, and you got off in a good spot. Just talk about your race and how you thought the end sort of played out for you.
Yeah, that was kind of just the strategy. I didn't want to, I didn't qualify the best, kind of, where things shook out in stage one, put us behind track position wise. So, pretty much the whole race was just, stay in the pack, don't get into too much trouble. And especially that last stage, I was just kind of saving my stuff, made sure my tires, because I knew it was going to take two. So I just wanted to make sure, my lefts were going to be good at the end. I didn't want the left rear or anything to, cause me to be loose and not be able to catch the lead pack. And that was really just, we knew we were going to have to take advantage of the pit strategy, and we did a good job charging to the front. I want to thank Hunter, my team owner, Marner, and 9 cars in that pack too. Did a good job at pushing us to the front. We had a shot at it at the end, so yeah, can't really ask for much more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Go
have
ahead.
one question. You were racing in the back and the front. So tell me, what was the difference you felt when you compared to racing in the front and racing in the back? What did you notice different?
Yeah, so basically in the back, everyone drives like an idiot. That's kind of the main problem. You've got guys trying to pass you for 15th, and then you just lose the lead pack. So, yeah, I mean 15th for those guys is obviously really good. For some of them, I'm not going to say any names. 38 car was doing it a lot.
Yeah, he was
Um,
out there.
Struggling. We had some, me and Jackson Altman were getting into it in stage 2 a little bit. He was being very aggressive, putting the wall a few times. So I just decided to give it back to him, because we'd already lost the pack at that point. And then when you're up front, everyone's kind of much more timid. I wasn't in the front, I was kind of in the back of that lead pack. But at the end, in the front, everyone was a little more patient. No one's trying to make any egregious moves. And even I was fourth or something on the white flag, and it's in the tunnel turn, I didn't want to do anything stupid that was, going to cost me a chance to go for it in the last corner, because you never know what could happen. Sometimes it's good just to be the third place car and, hope the, top two get into it. I wasn't anticipating the top two being teammates when I came out of the tunnel turn in third. So it would have been better if, those two could have made contact or something, and we could have had a shot. Like Denny Hamlin says, you want to live to race off turn 4 or turn 3 in this case. But, yeah, certainly it was a lot different at the front. I haven't been up front a lot this season, so it was good to, have a shot to win kind of out of nowhere at the end.
Yeah, definitely. All right, yeah. Well, great job here. Small, do you want to sort of close it out here?
Yeah, sure. That's pretty much all we have for Pocono. Definitely a very interesting race. But next week we go to Bristol. We will have a fourth corner again. But yeah, that should be pretty interesting. A short track.
I think that's Xfinity. In Cup, I think we're.
Oh wait, never mind. It's
we got
Talladega.
Yeah, it's Talladega for Cup.
Wild card. Yeah, that's gonna be
Talladega. That's
interesting, sure.
the opposite of Bristol. In Xfinity, we go to Bristol. That'll be interesting.
That's right, yeah.
I'll be in that race. But Cup Talladega, that'll be definitely something. We'll see.
I publicly want to state real quick: if the 2-car does not win Talladega, I will get naked and roll around in the snow and post it in the Discord.
Okay.
Well, you heard Tanner.
You heard it here first. So.
Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys at Bristol on Wednesday and Talladega on Thursday.